Now, imagine that you want to generate a critical report during the year end for audit purposes. Now, suddenly, when you generate the report in your custom software, it crashes instead of giving you the report. Have you been in this scenario? If yes, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Balavishnu Ranganathan, founder and CEO of Techno Tackle Software Solutions. I've been into IT industry for more than a decade. So, coming back to our problem, why did this crash? What the hell happened to this software? There may be several reasons for the crash, but most common reason is unmaintained custom software. See, a custom software is like an asset. You can compare it with your home or with your car or with your bike. They all need some periodic maintenance to make sure it runs smoothly, right? You can't buy a bike and keep it running for 10 years and expect that the bike will keep running flawlessly without even giving for a single service. That doesn't happen in the real world, right? Similarly, a software also requires periodic maintenance to ensure that it runs smoothly. Now, whenever I tell this to a customer, some people ask me saying that, Balavishnu, but I haven't made any changes to the code base. It was working fine yesterday. It was pretty fast last month. But now, why suddenly it has become slow? Why it has stopped working? I didn't do anything. Why did it start working suddenly? This is a very common question which many people have in mind. Now, let me explain two common scenarios which are responsible for this. Number one, growth in data. So, any software application, as time progresses and you keep using it, we keep entering more and more data into the system, right? It is common sense. So, what happens is that the database or the size of data in the tables keeps on growing. So, because of that, the data retrieval takes more time. Now, imagine this. Say, suppose you want to search for a red ball which is mixed inside 100 white balls. Now, imagine to search the same red ball inside 100,000 white balls. Obviously, the second scenario is going to take more time because there are 100,000 white balls, and from there you need to search one single red ball, right? Similarly, even in the database, as the size of the tables keep growing, it takes more and more time for the query to run. It's the same query, but since the base data is more, it takes more time. So in short, it is important that you archive the old data into a different table or something which is part of the maintenance activity, so that your original data set remains small and the query execution time doesn't go very high. This is the first reason. Now, the second reason is change in environment. It is fine that you haven't made any changes to the code, but without your knowledge, sometimes there might have been some changes in the environment. What do I mean by the environment? It is everything that is surrounding the software. Say, where does your custom software run? It runs inside an operating system, right? So you might have upgraded your operating system. Say, suppose it's a mobile app. Android or iOS might have released a new patch, or you might have upgraded from Android 14 to Android 15, for example. Or sometimes the programming language which was used might have been upgraded. Say, suppose you had your application deployed in PHP 6 and your server team, without your knowledge, have upgraded it to PHP 7 because PHP 6 is deprecated. So this change might have happened in the backend which you were not aware. Because of this, it may break few things. And sometimes your IT admin might have changed some firewall rules which may be affecting your software. There are many things which your software is dependent on, which is called the environment. Any changes in the environment can definitely affect the software. These are some of the two reasons why your custom software breaks even though you have not changed your code. Some of the signs that your custom software may need a maintenance or an upgrade. The first sign to look out for is bugs all over the place. So if your system has bugs pretty much everywhere and you know it, but you decided to live with it, then it's a sign that you definitely need a maintenance and someone to fix those. The second reason being compatibility issues. Say suppose you had built your software say 10 years back. That time Internet Explorer was the standard browser and your software was optimized for Internet Explorer, and even today you continue to use your software in Internet Explorer even though it is deprecated, just because this software only runs there and it doesn't run in Chrome or Firefox. This is a clear-cut sign that you need to upgrade your software, because this poses a lot of security risks. There are n number of vulnerabilities which are in Internet Explorer which are unpatched because Microsoft has stopped continuing the support for it. So it is very important that you upgrade and do not live with the older environment. The third one is lack of proper business reports. Say when you had built your software few years back, you might have decided that okay, you need these reports, and you might have built those reports. But any businesses over time evolve and change. But your current software doesn't have the reports for that. Instead, what you do is you just download the base report which is available and you manually edit those and then convert to the new report and then send it to your management. This is a clear sign that your software needs an upgradation or maintenance and make it compatible to the new business world. The fourth reason is reliability and scalability. You never know when your software will crash. You never know when it hangs. You are totally not confident on your software's ability, and you never know when it becomes slow. When the volume or the traffic is higher, suddenly it may become slow. It may not evolve according to the traffic. This is a clear sign that you need to maintain your software. The fifth reason being user complaints and low adaptation. So you frequently get complaints from your team members or from your customers or from your vendor partners saying that your software is very slow, it is laggy, etc. And your team doesn't want to use this software. Instead, they're even okay to do it on a manual basis or do it in the Excel, which basically defeats the original purpose that you built this software. This is a clear-cut indication that you need to get your software maintained today. While your legacy software might have served you over the years, it is important to note that maintaining the legacy software is not just a cost, but it is an investment towards your future business growth. Your custom software is a tool for productivity and it's a super weapon which you have against your competition. So it is very important that you maintain it well oiled so that it gives you the highest possible efficiency. Now, do you feel that your custom software is becoming a bottleneck to your business? Then we'll be happy to tackle that problem together with you and solve it with you. So if you feel you're a victim of custom software lagging, feel free to reach out to us and schedule a free consultation call. We'll be happy to go through your software and give you a free report. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye.